Let's talk hard money one-on-one. This is going to be a quick breakdown of how a hard money loan works for fix and flip. So you may want to save this for later. First off, what is a hard money loan? It is a loan for a piece of real estate based on the value of the property. So it's not based on your personal income or how much money you make. What do you need to qualify? If you are a brand new investor and you have never flipped a property, you do need at least a 700 credit score. You need 10 to 20% in down payment funds. You do need some money to start the flip. So I would say about 5 to 10% of the purchase price in funds. So you're looking at about 30% of the purchase price of the home to get you started. You also need to have an established LLC with your EIN number. You need to have your articles of incorporation and your operating agreement. And you will need a scope of work from a general contractor to let the lender know what work you're planning to do on the house. All right, so the breakdown of a hard money loan is that 100% of your rehab budget is covered in the loan, and you get funded for 80 to 90% of the purchase price of the house. Here's a quick example. Let's just say the house is worth $160,000 and your renovation budget is $40,000 and you're all in at $200,000. So what's going to happen is the lender is going to give you 80% of that purchase price, $160,000, which would include the $40,000 that you need to rehab the property. You would be putting down $40,000 for a down payment. That does not include closing costs. All right, so now that you've closed on the loan, now you need to submit your contractor bids. And how the rehab budget works is the lender is going to pay it out in draws, which means that they're going to pay it out as work is being completed. So for example, if your general contractor submits a bid for $5,000 worth of flooring work to be done, you as the investor need to front that $5,000, get the work done. Then once it's completed, you're going to submit pictures to the lender. They're going to issue out $5,000 back to you. So no, you will not be getting $40,000 in cash up front. So here's the beauty of it. Let's just say you only had that $5,000 to do rehab out of your own pockets. You could keep recycling that same $5,000 up to that $40,000 mark. So again, you're going to get reimbursed after each phase of your rehab. Now, while your property is being rehabbed, you will be making interest-only payments on your fix and flip loan in most cases. All right, the rehab is done. You're ready to put your property on the market and flip it for a profit if you did your numbers right. The faster you flip that property, the less interest you pay on that loan. So when you plan property, a fix and flip can be that simple.